All right. I've got the bad boy Ryan Gunness back again. It's been a while. Ryan's been a bit busy and he's obviously had, a few personal commitments as well. But he's back and hoping that he will be back for good in the next few weeks. But yeah, we've got Chelsea versus Liverpool coming up, and it's always great to talk to Ryan about this. And today we're going to do a preview, trying to understand Ryan's perspective moving into this match.
All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin.
All right, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan Gunness, my man, how you doing?
I feel good. I feel good. I can't wait to, preview this match after we beat a highly competitive Leeds with 10 men. And, we showed line breaking passes, counter pressing, good finishing. It really seems that we could probably take this trophy home and take it back to the bridge, after losing how many finals? 3 finals?
Yeah, two FA Cup finals in a row, Carabao Cup final. Yeah, 3 domestic cup
Yeah.
finals in a row. Yeah.
I mean, jokes aside, though, how funny it would be for us to be the reason why Liverpool doesn't. Well, they probably might win the Premier League, and I want Real to pump them. So
Imagine the
maybe,
quadruple hopes just
yeah, just go down
disintegrate.
to Community Shield. We got the better trophy out of
Yeah.
FA Cup and Community Shield, so it's just an all win for us. So.
Well, they got the Carabao Cup, so they've got 1 trophy.
Oh yeah,
This
I call
particular season.
Community Shield. Sorry, I mean Carabao Cup.
Community Shield.
Jeez,
But that's the first match of the season, bro. That's no
did they win
trophy.
that? Who win that? Did we win?
They didn't come second. It was Leicester versus City, I think. I think Leicester won, didn't they?
Probably because Pep is
I think
known to
Leicester
lose
won.
his first matches. So
No, I don't even
Pep is
think
known to
Pep was
lose
there. I don't think Pep was there.
really.
I'm not really sure, bro. Who cares about Community Shield, man? It was so
Yeah,
long ago. Bro, look, jokes aside, let's get serious. I know we our form hasn't been the greatest. We should have won against Wolves. You know what? We're going to start the conversation from your boy Romelu Lukaku. You've backed him even longer than I have. I was a bit skeptic about it, but I'm slowly coming around. I've just stopped sort of, slandering and really just thought deep about this situation. And I thought maybe he's the guy that, and you've always mentioned, Ryan, that he's the guy who's going to pump in 20, 25 goals. It ain't going to be Havertz. Havertz is a great player. Still like him to be a second striker, no doubt about that. Still think he's got great value and he's going to be a massive component. But I want to throw you this question, man. I mean, Big Rom against Wolves looked sharp. Against Leeds looked sharp. You're looking forward to your man starting against Liverpool.
I'm just gonna play devil's advocate today and tell you that I nearly betrayed your trust and loyalty today because I went back to that Man U watch along where me and Ishan were fighting over Lukaku, and I wanted to clip it and put it on Twitter and being like, yeah, I was always there. Lukaku scored against a 10-man Leeds. I was right. You were wrong. But the clip was actually like 5 minutes, so I couldn't have done it.
Bro, let me know, bro. Let me know
And
about the clip. I'm gonna put it up on
nah,
YouTube.
and in the middle of the clip, you were actually watching the game and you're like, receive the cross. And then yeah, so I was like, nah, this ain't going up on Twitter. But no, as I said, a lot of people, I think when I watched back that video, I'm glad you asked that question. A lot of people were saying work rate and movement, right?
Yeah.
But I said, yeah, half of the work is movement, but the other half of the work Lukaku needs to do is getting ball to feet. I think yesterday, we saw that when Lukaku makes himself available, because he always makes good runs, whether it's horizontal or vertical runs, he makes himself available. It's about getting those vertical passes to feet. That's step 1. Step 2 is getting enough players around him when that happens. I think yesterday we saw him get balls to feet, but the thing is, it's still, we didn't even get them half the times that he made himself available. We'll probably get only like about two sevens or three
S-
sevens. You know what
Similarly
I mean?
against Wolves as well, Ryan. There was a lot of times where he should have got the pass a lot
Yeah,
earlier than he
and
actually did.
and a lot of things. It was really frustrating watching yesterday. Like how many good runs he made, not only in behind, but as I said, vertical runs.
Mm,
I mean, sorry, horizontal runs from side to side, where you could play those vertical passes and break that first line, and we didn't. But I'll say that he played really well yesterday. I said it before. I don't see it as bad attitude from him. I see
mm,
it as someone who lacks confidence.
mm,
I didn't see it as somebody who I saw it with somebody who had their chin down. And some people mistake it for bad attitude. Tuchel came out and said that he has a really good attitude. He's a team player. He has no ego. So I'm really glad that all these things have come out before he even scored that goal. And
mm.
I think that if he scores in the FA Cup final and has a good, even if he
Oof.
has a shit match, but if he scores,
I feel like he's in a killer
Big
mode.
Rom
I
will
don't
be
know.
back. Big Rom
I,
will be back. I'm telling
I,
you, he needs that one.
I just have this weird sixth sense about this, Ryan. I feel like he's going to own this match, man. I don't know why I have this feeling. I feel like he's been looking forward to this match and slowly building up, obviously with the Wolves performance, Leeds performance, and this is it. He's about to unleash hell and really put a statement
Kickstart
out
his
there.
Chelsea
Yeah,
career.
pretty much kickstart his Chelsea career, and maybe the
Bang a
shackles
few
will be
goals
off,
against
and
Watford, and
exactly, and maybe it could be the point where Ryan, it could be a statement that please, everyone, let's forget about the interview now. Do you know what I mean? Like I've forgotten about it. I think a lot of people have. There's still a lot of people holding on to it, but it could be a monumental situation where all of this can change. Let's talk about a few other things now. Ryan, moving into this match, man. Obviously, we've seen Liverpool quite a lot. How do you feel about Liverpool in recent weeks, though, Ryan? Like Villarreal, second leg, gave them a go that first half. Midfield looked a bit disoriented. Fullbacks left a lot of space. They really suffocated them. Spurs were looking good most of the times. Once again from the midfield, they won the ball and then they unleashed an counter attack and they ended up getting that goal with Son. Aston Villa really hustled them and hurried them. But Liverpool's quality is so great. Their attack is so potent. They always seem to come back into the match. And that's what's happened. But how you feel about is there a sniff of a chance here? I mean, we generally play well against them, but
I smell it, bro. I'm smelling some.
yeah, baby. If you
I'm
smell
telling.
what the Ryan Gunness is,
no,
is
no,
cooking.
no, no. Like, are we feeling like Real Madrid preview all over
I
again?
was just gonna say, you feel that Real Madrid smell, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much smell. Yeah, not post, but no, I think I would say it this way: playing it safe against Liverpool is the most unsafe thing to do.
Mm.
I think that sitting back against Liverpool and inviting those inverted crosses,
You're gonna
those
lose.
corners,
You're
you're
gonna
going
lose.
to lose. Even though you think you sit back, even though you think you cover every gap, no, some ball is going to drop, a second
Yeah.
chance is going to happen, and they're going to score.
As you say, they ask too many questions. One of them
Yeah.
will be answered.
Yeah, and then Villarreal now, if you watch that second leg, is that they really stifle Liverpool. I feel like teams like Liverpool and City, but more Liverpool, don't know how to suffer. I think Pep's team know how to
Mm.
suffer, but I've seen Pep's team sit back sometimes and wait to counter. But I feel like Liverpool side, they don't know how to suffer,
Mm.
especially if you really stifle that front three from receiving the ball. I don't know if you recognize, but um, Villarreal, you watch the match, right? Villarreal, did you watch him?
You know what? You know what the funny thing is? I just watched the first half, and then I was like, you know
Well,
what? I
that's
can't I
all you
can't be
need.
bothered. Yeah, I
That's
can't be
all you
bothered to
need.
see the second half because I knew Liverpool was going to come back.
Well, that's all you need to know about because first off, I'm talking about how that they didn't allow that front three to turn up on receiving the ball. They
Correct.
always had a
Correct.
defender at the back. They even fouled them. They got yellow cards. They did whatever, but they
Yeah, they were
didn't
tight on
allow.
them, very tight.
Yeah, once you don't allow that front three to turn or be comfortable on the ball, and once you press them high and you just really stifle them. I feel like you have a good chance against Liverpool, and since they also keep that high line and stuff too, doing
Mm,
that, you're bound to get some chances at them. I feel that if Chelsea go with a positive, aggressive mindset
yeah.
and nothing to
Yep.
lose attitude, I think that we could get chances and we could win. But if
Mm.
Chelsea, which is what we did in the community, I mean the Carabao
But
Cup.
Carabao Cup. But you're right. This is what we did against them in the Carabao Cup final as well, and we probably had the more clear-cut chances
uh,
than them.
it was
Do you
back
know what I mean?
and forth. It was back and forth.
Mm.
I would say back and forth. You'd think back and forth, you don't have control of the game, but that's safer than sitting back against Liverpool. And I think we have to go
Mm.
aggressive. And I like that we showed aggressive intent against Leeds. I know it was just Leeds, but I liked our press, and it shows that we could press with Lukaku up front. It could work, and yeah, I think it'll be a big matchup. It'll be a big
Mm.
matchup.
100%, bro. Let's ask you another different angle of a question here. A few players are leaving, Ryan. Rudiger, Christensen, we know. Those are confirmed. I know Christensen hasn't been confirmed, but let's be honest, it's been confirmed for a while. It just hasn't had that official news yet. Aspilicueta probably leaving as well. From my perspective, probably needs to leave. Marcus Alonso will most likely leave as well. Maybe some of the forward players could possibly leave. Don't know what's happening with some of the midfielders. Bottom line, what I'm trying to say is that, Ryan, this could be potentially some of these players' last opportunity to win a silverware with Chelsea and finish off their Chelsea career with a bang. How much of a motivation do you think that would be? And also, I think I get the feeling the team generally wants to do well against top teams like your Liverpool, your Cities, Real Madrid's second leg. Um, yeah, do you feel like we should logically have a lot more motivation than these guys, knowing they've got a Champions League final to look forward to? They're still in the mix in the Premier League. If City drop points, which I don't think they will, but they're still in the mix. Do you feel we should, from a motivational point of view, have a bit of an edge?
No, because I think that
No.
no, because first, let me just premise it by saying Chelsea is Chelsea. For some reason, Chelsea loves trophies, bro. And
I love it, bro. I love it.
what's the easiest way to get trophies? A cup, because we ain't gonna do it for a whole 30 games. So it's best to do it for
Nah.
8 or 7 games, right? That's Chelsea fair. But I think that these players really step up when it comes to a trophy on the line.
Mm,
Um, and yeah, they probably don't win every time, but they show good performances when a trophy is on the line, whether it's a semi-final or a final. So I especially I think that will be a good game, and then adding on that other dimension about I didn't even think about it. Players will
mm,
leave and having that extra motivation to win that silverware and give it all on the pitch one last time. Yeah, but a lot of people saying Liverpool has been shaky recently, maybe. But I mean, against that Conte team, it was impossible to break down that. You know,
mm.
a 5-4-1 Conte just locked up.
Well, look what Conte did today against Arsenal as well, man. Absolutely destroyed them.
Yeah, yeah, and it was impossible to break down that. But you see, Liverpool, they're moving into a part of the season where they need to be the sharpest. They need
Mm,
momentum, and they have a winning attitude. They don't have anything about let's focus on Champions League and not win FA Cup. They have a ruthless mentality. These guys will never say never. These guys
true.
always believe they will find a way to win. Whether they're 2-0 down, 1-0 down, they always believe they'll get back into it. Their fans and them. And this part of the season is yeah, we won recently, but we can say that we're not at our sharpest.
No, we're
Right?
not.
We're probably
Yeah.
lethargic. I'm not going to go into taking at Leeds performance
Mm,
to,
mm.
to heart
To
because
say that we're back, baby.
uh, because I saw the same mistakes I saw before, the same mistakes I saw against Leeds. It's just that they were kind of open like Arsenal was. Oh no,
Yeah.
sorry, Manchester United. You know how
Mm,
Man U
mm.
was that first half, and we
Bro,
had
we should
those
have scored
chances.
five.
and
Yeah,
like their midfield was non-existent. They went time
yeah,
on the ball. That's how it was. It kind of remind me of Southampton and Norwich to how much time we had on the ball.
yeah.
But against a top class team like Liverpool, and with them coming in more sharp and having to be at the top of their game because they're the top of football now. They're competing
Yeah.
for the biggest trophies. They have to be
A-
switched on.
And you know what, Ryan? One of the criticism that Jurgen Klopp always seems to get is that as great as his squad has been, and the way he's put the squad together since he took over, they haven't won enough silverware. And I think every opportunity now, for them to win something, they'll be up for it. They've just added the Carabao Cup. If they can add the FA Cup as well, that just adds on to the legacy that Jurgen Klopp is trying to leave at Liverpool Football Club.
Yeah, and even going into a final, you don't want to lose a cup final and go into
True.
a UCL final. You want to give it your all, and it's gonna be a big it's gonna be a big test for us.
Mm.
But I think these kind of matches favor us. Like, I would be more worried if we had to play like a team
Leicester,
that
like last season.
yeah, probably.
Bro, we should have won that, bro. I can't believe we screwed it up with Leicester, man. That should have been a
I just remember
silverware.
Giroud and Chilwell sliding on the floor and it was offside.
Oh, the Tielemans Long Ranger.
You know,
Mm.
Miss, I want to say you watched that Spurs match.
What, today against Arsenal?
Yeah.
No, no, I didn't watch it. I just caught the live score and I was laughing at Arsenal fan TV. I was tuning in on that.
I want to say something about Chelsea though. I give them a lot of flack. Like, I always say that Chelsea needs to take that third and fourth step, right? I think
Mm,
we've taken 1 and 2, but we didn't take 3 and 4, and I want to get to
mm,
5 and 6, right?
mm.
But we need to go
Ambitious.
with 3 and 4 first, right?
Yeah,
So that's why I
yeah.
always talk about those little line breaking vertical passes, not shabby like passes, just a little bit, a little cross, a little one line
Mm,
of defense. But what I realized today with Conte's team, I saw a team that's only been playing three at the back for a couple months now, for like maybe
mm,
4 months.
mm.
What I would say is that we don't give our team enough credit, but our build up play is smooth and quick
Yeah.
compared to other teams who play three at the back. Like we have a rigid way of breaking people's press and getting out and beating their high line or beating their
Mm.
high press. It is really impressive to compare the
But
things we take for
generally,
granted.
generally, Ryan, when we come up against teams that take the game to us, we've seen, as you've said, we've nonchalantly built up with no issues. It's against teams that don't want to press high and sit back. That's when it seems like the build up is slow. I mean, logically, it would be slower, but we move the ball slower as well. But yeah, continue, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, just saying that a lot of credit is it's just something random I noticed today. It's just that yes, a lot of things that isn't right with us tactically or how we play. But I'm
Mm,
not saying that we at square one. We did make steps 1 and 2. That is how good we build play, our circuits and building play. But yeah, it's just that third and fourth step we really need to try.
100%. 100%. I want to ask you a final question before we wrap things up, Mr. Ryan Gunness. Todd Bowley, our new owner, hopefully, I mean, it's been announced from Chelsea point of view that his the agreement has been accepted. It's just we're waiting from Premier League and the government now to get the clearance, which apparently should happen very soon as well. There shouldn't be any dramas. Um, how important is it from that perspective as well, Ryan? The new owners, and I think the word is that Todd Bowley will now be around for most of the matches. I'd be very surprised if he's not
Um,
there
I,
for the
I hope
final.
he's not because we
We
haven't won
keep
a
losing.
match before. Yeah, I hope
But
he's like watches this on like after the match is finished and stuff. Like,
but I hope he just joins us in the watch along. Just watch with us, Todd.
yeah,
Just watch
join
from
the
afar.
channel or something. But
But yeah, I was going to ask you. I mean, yeah, it's important to start this new era with a silverware, and you know, just to get that feel, just to get that excitement, perhaps. And obviously, you had a fantastic idea about, players that we want to keep next season, players that need to go. I mean, how big is it for the new owner to just see that there's a silverware that's being lifted so that they get excited about investments for summer and really, really back Thomas Tuchel? I'm not saying everything hinges on this final, but I think it'll be a downer to see a newly owned team lose an opportunity to lift a trophy. Do you know where I'm coming from, Ryan? Like, it just creates that extra bit of flavor seeing them win, and you go, okay, you know what? Here's 250 million, Thomas. Go and purchase who you want to purchase.
No, you know what, Thomas? You see that Christian Pulisic and Timo Werner, they're world-class players. Let's renew their contract. Two
You're
extra
keeping
years.
them.
Why do you need Dembele for on a high salary? You already
You
have.
know what, Thomas? You know what, Thomas? See that Marcos Alonso?
Yeah, that's a flyer. That's a flyer.
No, my man. How important is it though, like for the new owners to see this new, see the opportunity to win this trophy?
I think it's important new owners to understand what Chelsea is. One thing about Roman Abramovich, he set a standard. Chelsea is trophies. Every manager that walks in knows that if I don't win a trophy this season, I'll get sacked.
Yeah.
Unless you're a tactical genius like Frank Lampard or something, who didn't win a trophy and didn't get sacked that season. But if you're not Frank...
By the way, we need to do a video on Frank Lampard very soon. I think you know how I always laugh about it. Like, I think if he keeps Everton afloat, we need to do a video. But yeah, continue, bro.
I never doubted Frank, bro.
Well, get out of here, bro.
Except the times that I did. I never doubted Frank on camera. I was saying, but no, I'd say no. It would be. I need this owner to understand what Chelsea is. Chelsea is a team that means trophies, and we need to compete. We need to invest the right way, and I have confidence in Todd Bowley and his team. I really think that they would do a good job, and they would. I think we would leave the era of sacking manager after one season. I think he's the type of person that we might see us, having a certain manager and going with it. And not only that, but I think Ragnic said it, even though I might not want to quote him right now with Manu's form, but he said in a kind of way that, yeah, you need to understand the kind of manager you want and the players you need for that manager, but you need to also understand that you need to get the same types of managers coming in over and over and over to keep that philosophy at the club. And that's something that I would really like to see at Chelsea with these new owners, to be very smart at it, that Chelsea would survive after Tuchel and pick up where he left off to.
No, absolutely well said, man.
Yeah, because we know you're Tuchel out all the time. So, I mean, after Tuchel, life after Tuchel, we need to talk about that,
Some people, bro. Some people, you make
criticism. I forgot you had a full-on meltdown like a week and a half ago on Twitter, bro. I was like reading your tweets.
Bro, I just had enough, man. Like, you can't say anything anymore, and you have to be positive. Like, you're forced to be
blood
positive.
Is be positive. That was so funny.
My blood is be positive, bro. My blood is be positive. But it is what it is. Look, I've snapped out of it. I think we as fans will all go through certain phases, and that was my phase. And
Lukaku healed you, bro.
Yeah, you know what? He might have, and I'm looking forward to his performance in the final. Honestly, Ryan, final thoughts and score prediction. As you said, we were kind of feeling. I'm feeling it in the air, man. That Real Madrid feeling for me, and Big Rom possibly doing something. But
I'll go
your final thoughts.
I'll go
2-0 Chelsea.
Liverpool.
Oh, get out, bro.
Nah. Listen, I think it might be another extra time, bro. I think it'll be 2-1 extra time. Chelsea this time. Chelsea will win. Okay, I think Chelsea could win it.
Please not penalties, but please not penalties.
Yeah. No penalties. Extra time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, but no, we can't do extra time, bro. We need this. We can't have this match going on too long. I'll say.
I'd hate it if it goes too long and we lose. Like, I hate that.
Yeah.
Either kill us quick or
Yeah,
we get you guys.
you're on a nice vacation. Last scene is a 3 hour match, like an Indian movie, and then you still come out with red eyes like you're crying. You know what I mean? Best watch a Bollywood movie Saturday night because it might be same end result. 3 hours long with the red eyes coming out. It's not.
That's right, bro. No one wants that. No one wants red eyes. But yeah, Chelsea victory, man. Chelsea victory. Come on, come on. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys have enjoyed this. Ryan Gunness's perspective on this particular final. We're going to have a lot more previews like this coming up as we're building up to the final. Literally about, what, just less than 48 hours away now. So, yeah, smash the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe, hit the bell notification. Make sure you follow Ryan on Twitter. And yeah, there's some really exciting plans. You do want to make sure you follow Ryan. He's got some big stuff cooking. So
Yeah,
yeah, you want
it's
to add? You want
cooking.
to add something?
No, I just say it's cooking. Just follow me on Twitter, all of you guys, because I have a big postseason. I'll look ahead to next season articles coming out that we could really understand Tuchel and what players he needs. So I'll be coming and videos on this channel too. So
100%, 100%. Until next time, everyone. Take care and see ya.